Hey everybody, Zachary from Zachary Zoo Adventures. I am in Boston, Massachusetts, and I am back at the Franklin Park Zoo. I did do a full tour of it earlier today, and now I am back again. This time I'm here for their Lantern Festival they have at nighttime. It's from August 1st to November 2nd, so I'm very excited for it tonight. As you can see, I'm wearing my regular Zachary Zoo Adventures hat, because like I said before in my other videos, I usually wear this hat at all the different attractions I go to. Even though it's not going to be very dark, I still love to wear this hat a lot because I do love wearing this hat everywhere I go. So I'm going to go see if there's going to be a map, although actually I do remember that the Boston Lights is actually a one-way path. Even though I have never been to their Lantern Festival before, I've heard that it's a one-way path festival. And if you are interested in seeing the actual zoo tour I did today, I do recommend you watch it. You don't have to, it's just a suggestion. So I'm going to go inside and then we'll get started. Yeah, so before going inside, got these really beautiful displays here. Wow, that's cool. That looks really cool. This looks like that's a chameleon and a spider. That looks cool. It looks very beautiful. Some butterflies there. Yes, I'm inside. Yes, I got the new Africa experience opening in April 2026. It's pretty cool. Yes, it's going to be having penguins in this area too. This looks pretty cool. It's a frog there. Oh, that's cool. They move. I think this is the first Lanterns Festival where I've seen displays moving. Can't remember for sure if the displays at the other Lanterns Festival I went to were moving. But correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, in case the other Lantern Festival I went to had moving displays. That's pretty awesome. Also got these nice little lights along the side here. So even though it's not completely dark yet, it still looks very, very beautiful. I also do plan on doing a second walkthrough when it's completely dark. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, that's the Nature's Neighborhood, so basically all the animal habitats are most likely going to be blocked off, and I'm mostly just here to show you all the different displays they have. Pollinator conservation. That's cool. Pretty awesome. Very, very awesome. Really beautiful flowers. Got these really cool looking lights on the side here. Oh, I do see there's the donkeys and miniature horse. Surprised to see that they're still out. So I guess there are some animals that do like to stay up late. This looks really great so far. Oh, that's awesome. Poison dart frogs. That's impressive. Zoo New England and Conservation. This is pretty cool. Some more cool frogs. The sun's supposed to set at around 8 o'clock, and that's when it should be dark. Yeah, you can see they're doing some construction work. Over here's the Farmhouse Cafe. This is actually still open, so probably gonna get something to eat here after I do my first walkthrough, because I do plan on doing 2 different walkthroughs. Although on the second one, I'm not gonna be talking. Kind of like on the last Lantern Festival I went to, where I did not talk on the second walkthrough. So what's really cool is that you kind of turn a little lever there, and it makes it spin. It's cool. It's the Boston Lights. So the good thing about the Boston Lights is that it's one way, so luckily you don't have to worry about missing anything. Oh wow, it's a shoe bill. That's cool. So I think normally they would actually add a brand new display, I think, every year. So this looks like one of the newest displays that they've added. There's a hummingbird, flowers. Another shoe bill. Got wattled crane. So it looks like the wattled cranes are still out. Remember, I got a really good view of them earlier today during the actual zoo visit. Yeah, they got the mom, dad, and baby. Got this cool ostrich statue. This is not part of the Lantern Festival. This is actually part of the zoo, actually. This looks cool. It's got a chameleon or an iguana. That's awesome. So the iguana there is sticking out his tongue. You can hear the lion roaring in the back. Guess that means the lion is still out. Yeah, so over here leads to the habitat that has the lions. Also takes you to the spotted hyena. But like I said, it looks like most of the animal habitats are going to be blocked off. You got these drums. What's really cool is that whenever you bang on them, it actually throws some light on that tree there. So whenever I tap it, it actually sends some lighting through these cores up to the tree. That's pretty cool. I think they may have also had this at the other Lantern Festival I went to. It's called Zooluminate at Utah's Hogle Zoo. Alright, I'm about to go through here. This looks beautiful. Pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going to be coming back through this area once it's completely dark. Looks pretty cool. Made it through. Got the Temple of Heaven. Oh wow, this looks pretty neat. It's a cool, gorgeous dragon. Kind of reminds me of the dragon from Raya and the Last Dragon, Sisu. Yeah, this kind of does look a lot like Sisu from Raya and the Last Dragon. That is, if you're familiar with that Disney movie. This cool temple. pretty cool temple. This looks cool. It's like it's playing some footage of the animals here. It's a gorilla. Pretty cool. It's a Bactrian camel or a two-hump camel. Now heading down this trail. Got these cool lanterns. Over here's the Kalahari Outpost. I remember this is where I had my drink. Another look at the Temple of Heaven. Looks cool. It's very beautiful so far. And so over here is the habitat that has the red river hog and lowland Nyala. But I got a very nice, decent view of them. Does not look like they are out right now, so I'm guessing they must be inside for the night. A hanging lantern. Yes, that's what this area here is called. This is right by the Nyala and Red River Hog habitat. It's also by the Bactrian camel and Kori bustard. It's really cool. Pretty cool. It's pretty impressive. The glowing shadow. That looks pretty cool. Follow like a shadow. So I just learned that when you walk up towards the thing here, it actually kind of shows like a little flash here, because that's actually me there. That is cool. Yeah, you can see right there. Over here we got a lute and a trumpet. Yeah, so you basically turn a little lever and it'll start playing some music. Oh yeah, that's cool.
Come on, let's go.
Got the lion dance. Oh boy, now that looks cool. Got another dragon. That's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, it's very, very cool how the displays here light up. Over here is a violin. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so you turn the little lever there and it starts playing music. That's really very cool. Like Kylan. So far, it's really, really cool. Got panda. Wow, look at all those pandas. Got some cubs. Looks like a mom playing with her cub. That is pretty neat. There's actually only 4 zoos in the US that have the giant pandas. And I actually got to see these pandas at the Smithsonian International Zoo earlier on my road trip. I also got to see him at the San Diego Zoo on my other road trip I did in May when I was in the Southwest in California. Kind of looks like they're playing on a seesaw. It's like all the blossom trees. Kind of making me thinking of the Panda Village in Kung Fu Panda 3. Got one swinging from the tree. It's pretty impressive. Alright, coming into this next area here. Cherry blossom tree and dragon. Oh yeah, I got all these cherry blossoms. Dragon. That's pretty neat. Got all the different zodiac animals. Got the year of the rat, which is also my birth year. The ox. The tiger. The rabbit. The dragon. Snake. Horse. Goat. The monkey. Rooster. Dog. And pig. From the other side, look at the dragon. It's impressive. And coming into this next area here, a golden pheasant. That's really gorgeous. It's right on that flower. This is pretty impressive. Got red panda, clouded leopard, Asian elephant, and Przewalski's horse. Wowee. Oh, there's the red panda. Do love the red pandas. They're very cute animals. A clouded leopard. Another clouded leopard on this side. Elephant. I do love the elephants. Yeah, another red panda. It's the Przewalski's horse. On the other side here, got another Asian elephant and a second Przewalski's horse. Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. Called the Lantern Corridor. Yeah, going through the Lantern Corridor. This is very awesome. Even though it's not completely dark yet, it's still, like I said, very, very gorgeous even during the daytime. Made it through. Got these flowers. Got these really cool little lights. Got peacock. Oh wow. That is a very big peacock. Looks magnificent. deer. Pretty awesome. Really gorgeous flowers. Yeah, so over here is the Tropical Forest building, which is closed off because, like I said, they're going to have the animal habitats blocked off for the Boston Lights, besides the wattle crane, because I remember the wattle crane I got to see. Oh, this looks fantastic. Coming into this next area, like all the blue lights hanging down. Ooh, some birds. That is very cool. I'm about to go through here. Oh, wowee. This is very incredible. We got more of these blue lights. Kind of look like Christmas lights. So I'm guessing that these are probably the same lights they use for their Christmas event. I'm not exactly sure if they even have one, but they kind of do look like Christmas lights. Even though it's not Christmas time, they still look very, very gorgeous. So I'm guessing they're supposed to resemble icicles, I'm assuming. This is pretty cool. Oh, that looks cool. Not exactly sure what these are. Guessing these might be marmots, maybe? Not so sure. Very, very awesome. And I really love the background music too. It's really, really nice and peaceful. Do love the music they have in the back. Some really beautiful flowers. Some more displays on this side, looks like. Ooh, there's a snake. That looks cool.
Start position at the top. Press the start button to begin the game.
Yeah, I got the giant snake, spider. Get the giant snake. Another spider. More flowers. Got some cool more hanging lights.
Place the students in the starting position at the top. Begin by placing the students in the starting position.
Oh, this is cool. Looks like that's an ibex, I think. Snow leopard trust. Oh, that's cool. Got some snow leopards. I'm guessing this must be the Himalayas. really, really great.
Desde cuándo?
Ai, calma, então isso é muito caro.
Some cool looking birds. Guessing these might be eagles, I think. Okay, they look like eagles. I think that's what these are. Another one. Coming into this next area. Himalayan highlands at Stone Zoo. It's cool. It's a llama. Yeah, so the Franklin Park Zoo and Stone Zoo are affiliated with each other. Both operated by a company called Zoo New England. I do plan on doing the Stone Zoo tomorrow, since I've now done the Franklin Park Zoo today. Ooh, it's a really big yak. It's a really big yak. That's impressive. Some cool llamas. Another yak. One more llama here. Alright, so over here is the giraffe entrance. So the zoo has two different entrances. So I chose to go through the zebra entrance. Some more lights hanging down. Looks like these are markhors. Yeah, these are definitely markhors. I can tell by those twisty horns they have. They look very gorgeous. Also do have some benches to sit down. Also do have a nice little gorgeous display outside there. Some more lights hanging down from the trees. Yeah, so Boston lights are from August 1st to November 2nd. Some more displays, and got a spider actually shoots smoke out. That's cool. That's really cool how he shoots smoke out. It's pretty awesome. Guessing this must be all the insects. That's impressive. So apparently I missed this area. I got quarters for conservation where you can basically donate to the, or leave money here where you can basically donate for all the animals that are endangered. So over here is the habitat for the African painted dogs. Even though I said most of the animals, or all the animals besides the wattled crane, are going to be off habitat, I did check and I didn't see them, but I still got to see them during my actual visit today. So I'm going to continue down this way. This is cool. That's cool. It's a nice little marketplace.
Just in case.
That looks cool. Yeah, so we'll follow the pathway here. This looks cool. It's actually a bubble machine, so whenever I step in front of it, because I think it's a motion sensor, so whenever I step in a certain spot, it blows out bubbles. That's cool. So remember when I was younger, I would always love it when I blow bubble or when bubbles are blown, and I would try to pop them. Over here is the birdhouse. I can see there's a peacock. So I did hear a peacock that was squawking really loud. I can see it right there. Yes, it says it's one way. I'm gonna head this way next. Lantern riddles. This is cool. Riddles of the evening. Alright, head into this next area. I've seen videos of the Boston Lights on YouTube, but I don't remember seeing any of this. Because like I said, I think they add a new area or a new display every year. So this looks very brand new. Or very brand new. Look at all these pink trees. Cool. Got a little bunny rabbit. It's a gorgeous looking tree. There's a big bug there. Ooh. Ooh, it's a big spider. Pretty cool.
Come on, guys, that's fun.
Spider. Looks cool. It's a red fox.
Okay, you were joking.
Another rabbit. Yeah, this is very gorgeous.
Joey, don't go too far.
This looks really neat. I actually did not go down this pathway during my visit to the zoo today. But still, it's very, very nice. Got another red fox. Got another rabbit. Got a fox and rabbit here. Not real ones, just, you know, displays. Fox and a rabbit. You know, Zootopia reference. Kind of like Nick and Judy. Ooh, it's a nice looking owl. That's a cool owl. Kind of reminds me of the owl from Sonic the Hedgehog. Kind of looks like Longclaw. Surprised by all the movies I'm mentioning. Another rabbit. Pretty neat. the Raptor Ridge habitat. That's where I saw the Andean condor, and over there's where I saw the Steller sea eagle.
Another owl just swinging his wings like this. See the other owl swinging his wings.
That's very cool. So it turns out that this trail that I did not go on actually gives you another side view of the Steller sea eagle. You can see he's still out, looks like. A way much more closer view of the Steller sea eagle this time. Yeah, it's on that branch, looks like. Got another owl here. I'm gonna go down this pathway here. So before I go down the pathway I showed you, I wanted to give you one more look at the Steller sea eagle. It's a really gorgeous bird. Oh, it just flew away. Oh, it flew onto the other side. Wow, this looks cool. Got some more owls. Looks like these are snowy owls. Except for that looks like a barred owl or barn owl. Mythical owls. This looks like these are great horned owls. 3 owls on the tree. Some bats too. There's bats and owls. So over here is the Andean condor habitat. So remember, I got a really nice view of the Andean condor. The Andean condors are a very massive habitat, lots of places to fly around. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. It's a very giant owl. That is pretty cool. Got all these gorgeous flowers or plants, looks like. Alright, so I'm gonna continue down this way. So this is right by the Raptor Ridge and the bird buildings. That's probably why they have all these owls. So this must be a snowy owl. Bunch of owls in here. Our neighbor's bats. Got one in the tree. And there's the bats. Got some on this side. I'm so glad I was able to stop by here for the Boston lights. Because luckily the hotel I'm staying at tonight is the same hotel from yesterday or last night, so that's why I was able to check this out. Since the Stone Zoo is not so far from Boston, and the hotel I'm staying at is actually very close to the Stone Zoo. These owls. about to go over the bridge. And this is very, very neat. Really, really cool. So you're going to be hearing me say cool a lot. I think wow as well. Some more bats. More owls here, or one more looks like. Some more owls and bats in the trees. Yeah, I really like how the trees are lit up, and I also like all the little lights on the ground. And there's a great horned owl. And the 3 owls in the tree are barn owls. And that's a great horned owl. And I believe these are snowy owls. Oh, that's cool. Looks like a very big butterfly or moth. Can't tell if it's a butterfly or moth. Got this nice bench here. Alright, so what's really cool is that whenever you sit on this bench here, it actually makes the wings on the butterfly or moth fly. That's surprisingly neat. And amazing too. 2 more owls. Well, this looks cool. What's cool is that you step on those little pads there and it makes them light up. I think it also affects something on the thing. I did step on them, but I didn't see anything happen to this display. Alright, I'm about to go through here. Looks pretty beautiful. Got those cool little lights, the trees.
Can you do that in that it's coming from now!
Alright, so over here got another bubble machine here. Looks like this one actually shoots much more bigger bubbles than the first. Yeah, so I think it's a motion sensor. It doesn't look like it's shooting out any bubbles. Possible maybe a motion sensor, I'm not quite sure, but it was just blowing some bubbles a minute ago. Some fish. Guess it must be in the ocean section of the festival. Got all these cool fish. Yeah, I can see it's blowing bubbles there. That's pretty cool. Guess they actually only plays for like a certain time. Alright, so I'm about to go through here. That's pretty cool. all these beautiful flowers. Got some more fish. Ooh, this looks like a dolphin fish. I actually don't see this fish at a lot of aquariums. Ooh, got another bubble machine. That's cool. So I believe I do remember I got to see this fish at one of the other aquariums I did in California. It was at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. It's pretty cool. Oh, got an eel. It looks like it's a dragon moray eel. Looks like that's a, I think it's a shrimp. Oh yeah, and a goby, I think. Ocean Wildlife Conservation. This is beautiful. It's a big sea turtle. That's pretty impressive. Look at all these cool fish. That's really cool. I think it actually shoots smoke out of that coral there. Yeah, I think it usually shoots coral out from here. Don't know if it's a motion sensor or if it happens every often. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it's about to happen. Well, yeah, that's cool. A review of the decorations or displays on this side. Ocean conservation. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that that's a shrimp. There's a jellyfish. Oh, the second sea turtle is 2 turtles and got a ray. Guessing that might be a cow nose ray. Looks like there's some more shrimp. It's really beautiful so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's a jellyfish. It's really cool. It got this nice little lever here, and it says you actually battle the lights by cranking the handle. It's really cool. Over here we got a leafy sea dragon, and just like with the jellyfish I showed you, you also crank a little lever there to make it go brighter, or basically it says battle the lights. Not sure what that means though. I'm about to go through here again. So it's past 8 o'clock, and it looks like the sun's already beginning to set now. It's pretty cool. Looks like there's a little mini melts here that's open. Over here is a giant playground. Doesn't look like it's open right now. There's a nice little photo opportunity. It's a snow leopard. It's a jellyfish. And a red panda. Got this here. What's really cool is that you crank the little lever and it makes it go spinning like that. That's cool. Also have these pandas on bikes. You basically get on the little thing there and it makes them go riding on the bike. It's cool. There's a spoonbill. That's cool. Oh, that looks cool. Yes, this is actually a little game here.
Start a race, and remember, the faster you tap, the quicker your creature springs. Go
this is actually a little...
those fingers and let the wild run begin.
This is actually a race.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yes, it looks like this is a race. So basically you tap on a little button and it makes it go faster, so it's sort of like a race. Looks like am I gonna win? Oh, I won! That was a fun game. This is nice. Looks like there's some more games here. What to plant in your window box. Another photo opportunity. This time it looks like it's another butterfly. So over here looks like some really gorgeous swings that change to different colors. That's pretty awesome. The Boston lights. And came back to see the wattled cranes one more time. Yeah, it's really cool how the wattled cranes are still out. There's the younger one there. These are very cool looking birds. Yeah, you are very, very gorgeous birds, aren't you? Yeah, you know you are gorgeous birds. Very, very glad. I'm very surprised I got to see the wattled crane because I was not expecting to see any of the animals. So I think this is the only animal I got to see on Habitat tonight at the Boston Lights. It looks like the carousel is still open at the moment. Alright, so I'm basically back near the front where I started. So the Farmhouse Cafe is still open, so I'm probably now going to get something to eat, and then after I'm done eating, because I have not had dinner yet, so I'm probably going to get some dinner at the Farmhouse Cafe, then I will do my second walkthrough. Only on the second walkthrough, I'm going to be doing it without my narration, kind of like at the other Lantern Festival I was at in Utah. I do know how much I like to talk a lot in my videos and say a lot of comments about the stuff I'm filming. So I decided this time, on my second walkthrough, I'm going to do it without my narration. Just in case you just want to see the second walkthrough silently without anything or any comments from me. Alright, so now that I've had my dinner and I've completed my full first walkthrough, now I'm going to be doing my second walkthrough where I basically just refilm everything all over again, because I know the first time it wasn't completely dark yet, and this time now it is completely dark now that the sun has gone down, and this time I am not going to be talking because I know how much I usually tend to narrate a lot in my videos, but just in case there are some of you out there that don't like my narration, I'm going to be doing this silently, just without any comments from me about how beautiful I think this place is, because these displays are very, very beautiful. So I'm going to do my second walkthrough now and then show you everything.
Ok, je viens de payer 6 $ pour faire un tour de carrosse.
Say she gone. Just say she was home.
Alright everybody, that's going to complete my visit to the Boston Lights at the Franklin Park Zoo. I really enjoyed it a lot. Like I said, this was an Asian Lantern Festival that they have all the time, because like I said, this year it's from August 1st to November 2nd. So I really had fun checking this out. It was really fun. I'm very glad I got to check it out, because luckily since I'm staying at the same hotel from last night for tonight, since the place I'm going to tomorrow is not too far. In case you are interested in seeing the actual Franklin Park Zoo tour I have from this morning, I do recommend you check it out. And this was a very fun place. I really enjoyed both the zoo and their Lantern Festival, because I've basically done 2 different walkthroughs, because the first time it wasn't completely dark, but this time it was nice and dark this time, and it was also without my narration, because I do know I like to talk a lot in my videos, but this time I decided not to talk, just in case you wanted to enjoy the second walkthrough silently without any comments from me or anything. So I had lots of fun at this Lantern Festival, because this is my second Lantern Festival I've been to, as well as the second Lantern Festival I'm making for my channel. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below if what was your favorite part of this video or your favorite display. I really loved all the different displays. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. I go to zoos and aquariums across the United States, and if this is the kind of stuff that you enjoy, then check out my channel. I've been to over 100 zoos across the US. I upload a new video every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you again next time. Bye.